everybody! If you are new here, so am I. This is my first studio vlog. Welcome to my studio. It is small, it is chaotic, but still good and mine. Introductions, I should probably do those. Hi, I'm Kelly. I am owner and creator of It's All Out of Spoons. If you see me glancing down, it is my notes. Stuff with brain fog, not very good at just ad-libbing, so you will see me glancing at my notes. So, owner and creator of All Out of Spoons. All Out of Spoons, I run a small stationery business. I say I run a small stationery business, I'm starting a small stationery business. I will be opening it in 5 days. I am hoping to open my store on Etsy as of Saturday. The stationery business is based around chronic illnesses, the spoon theory, energy levels, all with a heavy dose of sarcasm, dark humour, and a little bit of positivity. The whole idea came about 3 months ago. I was looking for some stationery. I am a huge stationery lover. I have been since I was little. And I was looking for some notepads and things like that based around chronic illnesses and conditions, brain fog, that kind of thing. So I was looking for some notebooks for myself, personal use. And I couldn't find anything. The only things I could find were illness trackers, energy spoon trackers, or swearing. Lots and lots of F off, F you, lots and lots of just swearing based around chronic illnesses. Now, no hate on the designers that do those, but my children don't like that. My children are pretty much teenagers. They've got a 12-year-old and a 15-year-old. They are autistic and have very strong viewpoints, and their viewpoints are they don't like swearing. I'm not a prude, I do swear, but I think there is a time and place. And the time and place for it isn't on stationery that my children are going to see every day. But I still wanted my chronic illness stationery. So I decided to design my own. And well, if I was designing it for myself. So then the ADHD kicks in. And All Out of Spoons is born. While we're on the topic of chronic illnesses, I have my unfair share of them. So let me give you the highlights of them. Don't worry, these studio vlogs are not going to become a massive whinge fest. I'm just aware that a lot of us that have our own small businesses do so because we can't work in the general pop. We run our own small businesses because we need to work from home, because we have our own chronic illnesses, conditions, neurodiversities. And that works for us. And if me sharing my journey helps others, so be it. So I have hypermobility syndrome disorder. Probably it is classic Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, but it's not been diagnosed as that. It's a connective tissue, sorry, the words get me every single time. Connective tissue disorder, which causes strains, sprains and dislocations. My shoulders are the worst for it. You'll quite often see me sporting the blue bandage. If you know, you know. On top of that, I have fibromyalgia, which is primarily a pain condition. A lot of you either will suffer with it or know somebody who suffers with it. It causes extreme fatigue, it causes brain fog and a lot of neurological conditions. Then in the last couple of weeks, I have just been diagnosed with benign essential tremors. It's a genetic condition, but it is a degenerative tremor disorder. So it causes tremors in the hands, head, neck and legs. It can also cause internal tremors, so it feels like all your internal organs vibrating. So much fun. I am in the early stages. I have just been started on medication. The medication is helping, so that's wonderful. But I'm very cross about it and I'm not handling the diagnosis well. So yeah, there is that. Now I'm not sharing any of this for sympathy or the woes with me. I am purely sharing it because if you choose to join me for this journey, and I really hope you do, you may see these diagnoses, these conditions impacting my studio, my days, my business. So I'm just sharing them with you because it could affect the logs, or how the business runs. I'm also autistic and ADHD. I was late diagnosed autistic. I'm currently 42 and I was diagnosed at 40. I was diagnosed at ADHD as a toddler because I used to bounce off the walls, literally one side, other side, one side, other side. Anywho, right, my studio. I do use the term very, very lightly on studio. I'm in my old dining room. My autistic children, I have two. You've already heard me mention them. You'll hear about them a lot. You'll probably see them a lot. Samantha and Riley. Samantha is 15, Riley is 12. They were no longer coping with eating at the dining table. It just was causing too much anxiety in them. I have turned to the wrong page, give me a second. It was causing too much anxiety with them, so we gave up trying to keep the traditions. Sorry, I'm moving too much for my camera to cope, there we go. So we scrapped the table, sold that. We now sit through in the living room on little trays. And the children watch terrible things like Takeshi's Castle and Crystal Maze on YouTube, but they eat dinner, so it doesn't matter, and their anxieties are lower. And it meant that I had a spare room to use as a studio. Now, it is a through room, so I have my living room that way, I have my kitchen that way. My children home educate. My husband, who I'm terribly sorry, doesn't like wearing a t-shirt because he medically overheats, lives his life in lounge shorts and works from home 90% of the time. So this is not a calm home. This is not a peaceful place. This is chaos. If you would like those calm, gentle vlogs, this is not it. You may have to go somewhere else for them. These are raw and real vlogs. They are not calm and peaceful. We would love you to stick around. We really would. We would love to have you here. But if you need calm and peaceful, that is just not in our nature. So we would love you here, but calm and peaceful's not us. We are chaotic, but fun and entertaining, and are gonna show it you real no matter how it happens. So join us. We usually have cookies. It's worth it. Right. I'm going to stop gibbering. You have had me gibbering for nearly 9 minutes, but you now know my life story. Right, I'm going to get on with some work. We have 5 days till opening. It's currently Monday. We are hopefully, fingers crossed, opening the store no matter what on Saturday. So we have work to do. So I've got photography to do. I've got some last minute bits and pieces I need to pull together, cards to change. We had an episode where I messed up the stamps. I will show you the clip. I messed up the stationery versus stationery. Let me insert that clip now. Yeah. Hello guys. Okay, the lighting is rubbish. I am rubbish. This is all rubbish. I am coming on quickly to say we have had a complete and utter disaster. I swear I never come on the camera upset, but I am upset. we are 11 days from launching. We are on Thursday evening. We are launching, not this coming Saturday, we are launching next Saturday. And I've just noticed a really serious mistake. It's our mistake entirely, but there is a really big mistake. We got the wrong stationery. There are two stationaries. There is I Am Stationery, ARY, and I Am Using Stationery, ERY. Guess which one we used for our logo? So all of our stuff, I'm sure the camera's going to pick this up. I'm going to attempt it. Is it gonna? It's not. All ours, ARY. Everything. We got our stamp made. It's my fault. I didn't check it. And for the last 2 months, all our products I've been happily stamping with our custom made stamp that says all out of spoons, stationery, as in I am stationery, not I'm using stationery. So everything has stamps all over it. If it's not been stamped, because you know you want your logos on things, then it's on the side of packaging, or it's been put on packaging. Everything has our logo on it, as it's going to. And we are 8 days. I don't know whether I said 11 days. I don't mean 11 days. 8 days away from opening. I don't know whether I said 11. I'm sorry, so sorry. My brain is completely fried. As I said, we're on Thursday at the moment. We're opening not this coming Saturday, the following Saturday. And our logo stamp's wrong. So every single piece of stationery, every single product we have produced has the wrong logo on it. So we're already trying to fix it. I whined at my sister, so thank you, Lella. Sorry, as I said, I swore I wouldn't get upset on camera. I'm not the crying type, but this has thrown me a little bit. So I've already whined to my sister, so thank you, Lella. I appreciate the whining time. I've already fixed it. I've already fixed the logo. One letter, one single letter. Hubby is my tech guy, so when he's finished reading story to the kids, because yes, our children are 12 and 15, but they still have story with Dada. So when Dada's finished reading stories to the children, he's going to come down and put on a transparent background for me, because I am not the techie person. Just make sure you're in focus, because I'm blurry, so I can't tell. He is going to come down and put on a transparent background for me. Then I'm going to send it back to my stamp guy and get another custom stamp made with the one letter difference. And then we're going to try and fix it. There's only so many repairs we can do. We are going to try and fix what we can. So we made an upsie, and it's a big upsie, and it's a silly upsie. In a minor defence, we are all a dyslexic family. We should have caught it. We didn't catch it. You know, these things happen in small business. These things happen in big business. We caught it before things went out, and that's the important thing. It is upsetting, and it is a really big knockback. But we caught it. We're now going to fix it. I just wanted to come on. It is a last minute come on. I am in my pyjamas. I apologise. They are my household pyjamas, so these are what I wear when I'm not on camera and not going out. They're not my sleepy pyjamas, they're my household pyjamas. So we are going to try and pull this back. As I said, this was a last minute come on the camera and just tell you, because we want to be honest with you. We could have just pretended this never happened. We could have just redid everything, but we're trying to be honest on this show. We're trying to start you from show. We're trying to show you. Sorry, I'm babbling. It's because I'm tired and I'm really upset. Let me try that again. We are trying to show you here the start to finish. We are trying to be honest. We are trying to show you the ups and the downs, the mistakes that blatantly happen, the problems. We're trying not to hide anything. Everybody makes mistakes. They are sometimes a bit more detrimental. But we're trying to show you the honesty of it. This is the honesty of it. We have made a mistake. We are now going to try and show you how we're fixing this mistake. So thankfully we haven't launched yet. This could delay our launch. We might have to, we have to wait. We've got to wait to order the stamp. We've got to wait for the stamp to be made and redelivered. That may take longer than the, 8 days that we've got until we're meant to be launching the shop. Now, realistically, we might not get an order for 3 months, but we don't know. So this may delay the ordering. The loud crunching in the background, Fidget's just decided that she needs to eat dinner now. Apologies. This may take, it may take 3 months for us to get an order. We don't know. But realistically, this could also mean that we are delayed in opening the shop. I am babbling. As I said, I'm really tired and I am really upset. So this has been a knock. We're going to get on. We're going to reorder the stamp. We're going to go through and fix what we can. Hopefully we don't have to throw too much away, but we also, equally, we can't send stuff out with a spelling mistake. That's not fair to anybody that wants to purchase from us. It's not really a great first impression, is it? So we're going to rectify that. We just wanted to jump on and tell you that we understood. We'll catch up with you guys when we've ordered the stamp, when we are starting to rectify a few things, and when I'm not a babbling, bubbling, crying mess. See you in a bit, guys. That was a complete disaster. That's the kind of real and raw you're going to get from us. That's the kind of stupid thing I do. Yeah, so I've got to redo our coffee bags this week from the stationery debacle. I'm still waiting for the stamp to turn up. I'm not sure it's going to turn up before Saturday. We're still waiting on that one. But I have at least come up with a solution for when it does turn up. So I don't have to waste everything I've already done. The main one I've got to do is I've got more photography to do, and I've got to get a few more bits up on Etsy. So that is the main focus for this week. So I'm going to stop gibbering at you like I usually do, because this is the ADHD, and I'm going to get on with photography. So zoom, and I'm going to get on with some work. coffee bags. So I need to reprint, rebuild. I'm going to take you through that step by step. If you would like me at any point to show you how I create them, I create them in Canva. I am not a gatekeeper of information. We all have to learn. We can learn from each other. That is not a problem at all. If you would like me to take you through it step by step, I am ADHD. I'm not great at taking people through things step by step, but I can give it a go. I have no problems with that. So if you'd like that, just tell me down below and I will do that. Completely off topic. Reprint, rebuild, repack. And then I need to photograph them and get them up on Etsy. I don't think I'm going to get them up on Etsy today, but hopefully I can at least get them photographed and maybe get them up on Etsy tomorrow. If not, it may be Thursday. But that is the plan for today. I'm not sure I'm going to get anything else done today because in all honesty, I didn't sleep well last night. I'm really tired and I am struggling, but we will see how it goes. So yeah, let's go on with the printing and building and I'll show you how I do those. Okay, printing, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna have to redo the coffee bags. These unfortunately, okay, I don't have the best lighting here, but you can just about catch them. These unfortunately were one of the casualties of the stationery logo. Lella will correct me. Problems. One of the, there are two kinds of stationery and I did not realise it. So I'm having to redo the coffee bags. So I figured I would show you how to put them together. I am not a gatekeeper of information. If you want to know how to make these properly, leave a comment down below and I will show you a step-by-step guide on how I put these together. The only thing I would ask is if you choose to sell them yourself, you put a thing, right, brain fog time, brain's not working properly. You would put a credit to me in the thingy below. Really articulate today, aren't I? Yeah, all I would ask is if I show you how to make them properly, that you would credit me below if you do sell them. But yeah, not a gatekeeper of information, ain't no one got time for that. So if you want to know how to make them, just ask. Right, so this is, I should probably show you actually, this is my fully printed off coffee bag. You have just seen them printing. So all I do is I cut down the one side. All the rest of it comes off in post with crimping scissors. So I choose the how to brew side. And how we brew them is with a heavy dose of sarcasm and humour. So we just take off a small amount. So I print these on, measuring and talking at the same time does not work for me. I print these on a glossy photo paper, not a good quality at all. So it is super duper thin glossy paper. You wouldn't want to print photos on it, but for the kind of product that I'm using them for, absolutely perfect. So they work really well for the coffee bags because it means you can seal them up and you can shove products in them. Whereas if they were a really good quality photo paper, they wouldn't manipulate in the way you need them to. So just make sure you are in focus because this camera is notoriously bad for, as you are moving about, deciding that it isn't going to focus. Right, so I'll walk you through one before I do all of them. So step one is I just take off that edge. Now, I've worked with some different glues. I used the little mouse-like ones. Those are shockingly rubbish. I highly advise not using those. I just use Mod Podge. So what I tend to do first is I go through and I use my fold lines and I just pre-fold everything. It just makes it easier down the line. That way, when you've got it all into place, you're not then trying to fold it. I don't know about you guys, my hands don't work very well. I try and find all the little cheats to make life easier down the line. So I always find it easier just to fold them. It's why I have all the thick black lines. One, it makes the product look a little cuter when it's done. And secondly, I know exactly where I'm folding things. So we'll just get this one folded up first before we try and glue anything. Now, I am probably going to wave this off camera. I am not the greatest at doing these tutorials. I have never done them before. As I mentioned earlier in this video, I have ADHD. It is raging. It is only medicated with caffeine. So my brain thinks a lot before it acts. Hence the reason these were not designed on camera. These were designed in a moment of, oh, I have an idea. And then it was designed. So if you want me to slow it down and do a step-by-step after the fact, we can probably try and figure something out. Right, so I get it all folded up. This is the other reason it's a good idea to use a slightly less great quality photo paper for folding these, because otherwise it is a nightmare to fold. So you want something that prints well, because it's really got to take the design and the ink, but you have to be able to fold it. Right, the chaotic me did not check the battery, and you are about to disappear and die off. So while I finish folding this, excuse me one moment, while I plug you in. Charged? Well, you're not charged, but you're at least plugged in, so you shouldn't die now. Right, we now have a folded origami unit. Okay, we now start painting. By painting, I mean painting with glue. So, and this is where the Bright Spark me realises I have not cut enough of this off, and I do this every single time. Oh, I know it's almost as if I designed this myself and therefore I should know how much to cut off, but I never do. So I always cut up to this line here. I should not. I should cut up to this line here. So all the white should be cut off, and I forget every single time. So let's reline. And we take it all the way across this time. To the full line across rather than just to this bit. Okay. Now we start gluing. I'll show it for Mod Podge. It stinks to the high heaven in case you haven't used it before. So what I tend to do is run a glue line right across the opposite side. Sorry, I usually have music playing in my studio because otherwise my ADHD brain tends to go a bit crazy on me. Obviously I don't at the moment because I'll get hit by copyright on YouTube. So I'm whistling instead, which probably means I'm still going to get hit by copyright on YouTube. So yeah, that is my children laughing at me in the background. They will mock me heavily at any given opportunity. Do yourself a favour. Do not get yourself teenagers. Right. Let's bring those two across. Try and line it up as best you can. You've got your guidance lines. I will miss. I will get annoyed. Luckily the Mod Podge generally it dries quite quickly, which is nice, and you're not using a huge amount. Get yourself a little square very quickly. It looks like said coffee bag. So I be a little annoying to try and fold in your corners and get everything lined up and not have everything fold where you don't want it to fold. Take your time, don't rush it. Get it lined up and then just give it a pinch. Once you've got the one side done, it's relatively easy to get the second side done. Remember to take the glue further up because you'll be cutting a good amount of this bit off with your wavy scissors. It's up to you whether you glue this bit and then do your wavy scissors, or do your wavy scissors and then glue this bit. I tend to glue and then wavy. Glue along this bit. I said I'd do a separate tutorial, but there you go, here we go. And then also this bit, because otherwise it won't glue properly. But by separate, I mean I can talk you through it in Canva, which is where I design these. I don't have the Pro program yet because as of this moment, I am 4 sleep years until we actually open the store. So we aren't actually open yet. Only glue one side, otherwise you can't put your products in. I've had that problem before where I got carried away and glued both ends and then couldn't put the products in. So just be aware. So yeah, we're actually 4 sleepies until we open the store. So right now we have no income coming in. So yeah, right, it's done. These can be a bit fiddly to use. I tend to clamp them between my knees to try and get this done. As you'll notice, chest also works because you've got to try and line it up, hold it in place and turn the handle all at the same time. So you don't want to take it all the way up. So cram a little bit through and then take it back. And it makes a really cool crinkly effect. I'm not sure that's quite showing up for you. Ah, there you go. See? Crinkly effect. And then scissors. And we just cut across. Just like that. So yeah, as I was saying, I design these in Canva using the free aspect of it because we're actually not earning anything to do with the shop yet. This is my first studio vlog, so we're not earning on YouTube, and we haven't sold anything on the shop because the shop's not live. So no money coming in, so this has all been designed on the free bit. So it's kind of amazing what you can do on that. We will definitely be taking a subscription up to Canva. It'll be definitely worth it, but no money coming in, no money going out. Kind of the way business works, really. So again, top side, and then we just take our shears and go across top. And there we have one coffee bag. I just need to make another 4 of these and we are good to go. If you find, and I usually do, that the bottom has popped open because I didn't take the glue up far enough like I told you guys to do, just pop a little more glue into that opening, take it further up than you did before, further up than I told you to, because I never do. Alright, sorry, a lot of technical difficulties today of camera cutting off and apparently hating me. You will learn this about me. Technology and me are not friends. As I was just stating, just put a little bit of extra glue in and just give it a pinch. Usually as you cut across here, it will just pop open again. Just pop a bit of glue in and pinch it. But there we have one completed coffee bag. I've got another 4 of these to make. I'm initially doing 5, but it's not just that there'll be 5 for sale. These will be a permanent fixture in our shop for a little bit, depending on how well they sell. You will notice from the crippled and caffeinated going nowhere fast, that is kind of the bar for our shop, and my humour. I do not take life seriously. I do not take my disabilities or chronic illnesses seriously. I deal with them with sarcasm and dark humour. That is just who I am. So if you are offended easily, this is probably not the studio for you. If, like me, you deal with life with a little bit of humour, a little bit of sarcasm, a little bit of darkness, then this is probably the studio for you. Welcome. We usually have cookies. Right, I'm going to get on and make these. As I said, we are 4 sleepies until we launch. I am a little bit behind, so I'm going to get on and try and get these done. I will catch up with you guys in a little bit when I've got my butt together and knocked a few of these out. Hello, good morning and welcome to Wednesday. Today is mainly about, let's just make sure you're in focus, mainly about photography. I am trying to, I've had a look back over Etsy. For any of you guys who are on Etsy, you know they like 10 photos in a video and kind of punish you if you don't have them. So I'm taking more photos today. I can't work out whether it's me that's blurry or the photo camera that's blurry. Apologies for staring at you really creepily. So more photos today for a couple of products where I don't have a lot. A couple of videos, so I'm not punished for that one. Hey baby girl, sorry, my puppy. Hey baby. It's taking those photos, it's getting those done. Excuse for looking the hot flush mess. It is still really hot here in England, and I am on a lot of medications that don't work well with heat, so I'm not coping very well. So yeah, lots of photos, lots of videos. I don't think I've got anything else to be printed or carded. I may have 1 or 2 things that I have to recard. Other than that, it's just getting photos done and getting those uploaded to Etsy. We are 4 days, I think now. I think we're 4 days, 3 days. We're on Wednesday. Wednesday sleepy, Thursday sleepy, Friday sleepy. 3 days. We have 3 more sleepies to go. Yes, I do things in sleepies. Even in my 40s, I do things in sleepies. We have 3 more sleepies to go. I think I'm going to be ready. So let's stop gibbering and let's get these photos done. Okay, photos, let's go. Okay, excuse the lighting. I have a big window, the only window in my living room, and it's throwing the lighting off. Not a lot I can do about it. Okay, scenery change. Half of my studio day is spent in the living room because when I can, I come to the sofa because it's a lot more comfortable and helps my pain levels. So the bit that I had to do in the studio is done. So I've come across to the sofa. It is edit photo time and then upload onto Etsy, all of which can be done on the sofa. So that is what I'm doing. I have changed into more comfortable top because it's just getting hotter and hotter and I am not coping. I don't know about the rest of you chronically ill people out there. This is probably too much information. I struggle with a lot of clothing. I don't know whether it's the fibro, the hypermobility EDS thing. I don't know whether it's the autism ADHD thing. I don't like tight clothing. It physically hurts. Less of a sensory thing, more of it just hurts. It causes pain with the squeezing and stuff. I have day pajamas. So I have a whole bunch of pajamas that are literally just daytime wear. So today is dinosaurs, colourful dinosaurs. Yesterday was dinosaurs as well. I don't know whether you saw it in the vlogs, but they were green dinosaurs. They were meant to be avocados, but they turned up as dinosaurs. To be honest, I prefer dinosaurs over avocados, but there you go. So yes, you'll very rarely see me actually wearing proper human clothes. 9 times out of 10, I will have some sort of sarcastic t-shirt on and day pajama bottoms. So just as a heads up, that is my general wear. Right, so we have moved to studio sofa, otherwise known as just everyday living room sofa. And I'm going to edit the videos and photos I've just taken, throw somebody else's studio vlog up on TV, and I am going to then put them up on Etsy. Always a fun job. If anybody else knows of a way that you can put something up on Etsy that doesn't take 45 minutes per listing, please let me know, because my gosh, is it long-winded. It's probably the worst job out there. So yay. Anyway, onward, because I managed to get the photos done. I've managed to get the videos done. So I've just got to edit and put them up now. So I'm going to start whinge bagging and actually get out on with them. Right, onward. Hello and good morning. It is Thursday. Come on through. Come on. I told you we're a chaotic household. That is my youngest, Riley. He's the 12-year-old. Okay. Good morning. It is Thursday. Today is generally getting stuff up. Try again. Getting stuff up on Etsy day. Yesterday was taking all the photos and editing them. Oh, it takes so long to edit photos. I don't want to whine, but I am whining. It takes so long to edit photos. Rye, meds boo. Yes, I am a studio small business owner, but primary job is mama, so you will always see me mommering in the background. So primary job is getting stuff up on Etsy. You may not see that today. My sister is over, so I'll be spending a lot of time with her today. And honestly, who needs to see me sitting working at a computer all day? But first job today is I need to get one of my notepads put together. So I've already printed it off. It is printed off. It's my procrastination station one. So it's been printed off. I've trimmed it down on my industrial size guillotine. I've gone through several guillotines. Let me just buzz off screen a second. We started with guillotine number 1. Great little guillotine. I think it's an Amazon basic, and I think it cost about 18 quid. Great little thing, but only cuts about 4 sheets at a time. Not great when you are doing 50 sheets at a time. So then I upgraded to about a £40, I think it was, guillotine. This one is, I will try not to take my fingers off, I am very accident prone. This one is one of the proper like whoosh, which is so cool and really sensory satisfying. And comes with a safety lock for idiots like me. Which is great, but after one, it doesn't cut through the 50 sheets it says it does. But that's fine, I could do it in 20 sheets. But when I'd done about 100 sheets on it, it just started shredding them. So that wasn't great. I was going to send it back, but hubby has claimed it for some of his projects. So I really wanted to do notepads because this whole thing started because I was looking for a notepad on Etsy and couldn't find one. So I didn't want to not do notepads, and I looked into manufacturing them away from home, but they're expensive and I didn't want to manufacture stuff out when I didn't have money coming in. It seemed counterproductive. So, you know, you do what any sane person does and you spend £200 on a guillotine. I mean, who doesn't? So I will insert a picture of or a video or something here of my £200 guillotine, because who doesn't spend that on a guillotine instead of manufacturing? Anyway, I have guillotined them up on my guillotine, and I now just need to glue them together because they are all done by hand. So if you get one that is slightly perfectly imperfect like us, that is why, because they are not manufactured at a big factory by machines, they are manufactured by hand by me. So I'll show you how I put them together. So that's first task of today, and then I said my sister is over for a visit today, so we're generally going to be sitting around and gas bagging and gossiping, and I'm going stuff on Etsy, so there's not much to show you. If I do anything else, I will show you those. I have designed a few more stickers because clearly that was needed. So while I was watching House last night, I designed a few more stickers, and I've started working on a few pieces of wall art. So I'll show you the first one. These are, so they'll be available on card and glossy, not sticker paper, wrong word, brain fog, photo paper, glossy photo paper, and they'll be available in A5 and A4. And there'll be an option either to keep it with the border, so you can have them in a photo frame that will not be provided, or that I can trim the border so you can have them just on the wall. It's up to you. So this is the first one. This is one of my favourite sayings, that sounds like a you problem, because it's a you problem, not a me problem. This one's on the glossy photo paper. They are designed with the colours of different chronic illnesses. So the yellow is the colour for neurodivergency. The red is physical disability. Yellow is, this is testing me first thing in the morning. The green is essential tremor. Purple is fibromyalgia. Orange is MS. And teal is anxiety. There we go. So all of our font type things like that are all done in the colours of chronic illnesses, so there is a meaning behind them. So I've worked on a couple of wall arts, I suppose prints are more specific. So yeah, just trying something new. Anyway, I am bumbling again. That is going to happen a lot over here. So I'm going to get on with gluing this together, so I'll show you my process, and then I will get on with sticking things up on Etsy because they need to be up there to sell, but gosh, it is a long process. Okay, onward with showing these. I will readjust the camera to give you a better angle, and I will show you how I glue them. be working. Yeah, I'm meant to be working. Yeah. Please. Darling, she's just got back. Give her a minute. Good morning and welcome to Thursday morning. Okay, you're probably not going to see a lot from me today. Strangely, for somebody who is notoriously last minute, we're almost there. I spent much of last night putting everything up on Etsy, so I got nothing done while my sister was here yesterday. I spent the entire day gas bagging with her. That's not true. I also designed a whole load of stickers that I really didn't need, but I got inspired, so there we go. But I didn't get anything up on Etsy because I was far too busy just chatting with her. Sorry, lost train of thought there for a second. That happens an awful lot. So I didn't get anything up on Etsy yesterday daytime, but after my sister left, I started putting things up, and I was putting things up to about 10 o'clock last night. So everything is now up on Etsy and ready to go. We launch tomorrow. The shop goes live tomorrow. Eek, already. So today is going to be spent in the office at the computer. I'm going to try and get everything I have already recorded up onto, not up onto at all, edited. I'm going to start editing the video. So that's ready to go. I think I'm choosing Monday as a upload day. So you'll soon find out because it's whatever day this went live on. But I'm thinking Monday. We do have a personal channel where we show our holidays, which is everything here in the background. This is our memory wall. So that's living it true. I'll link it down below. So we show all our holidays, and we're currently on our Alaska cruise series. So I'm doing that as well. So that needs to be done because our video goes up tomorrow, which is Saturday, and it's not done yet. So I need to do our Alaska video for tomorrow for our other channel, and I need to do this video, so I'm actually ahead, ready for this going up on Monday and our shop opening tomorrow, which I can't wait. I'm not delusional enough to think that we're going to have a sale tomorrow. Nobody knows we're opening. I mean, not even family. So if you're watching this, family, hey, I have a shop. We haven't told anybody. I was intending to do a whole load of promotional work before this. I was intending on doing 4 to 6 weeks of Instagram promotion stuff, and I was going to have at least 2 YouTube videos up. None of that's happened. Life has not allowed for it. So nobody knows the shop is opening. So unless somebody randomly stumbles across us, nobody knows. And this video isn't going up until the Monday after the shop is opened on Saturday. So I am not delusional enough to think that I'm going to be bombarded with sales, but that's okay. We do not expect to suddenly go viral. We are not one of those people. Do I think the shop's going to succeed? Yeah, it would be silly to be opening a shop if I didn't believe it was going to work. But I also mature enough, I hope, to think that this is going to be a slow burner, that it's going to take time to build. Any good business does. So that's okay. We're going to take this vlog up until Saturday evening. By some small miracle that somebody does magically discover us and we do get a sale. But as I said, you won't see much of us today because I say us, it's generally me, unless one of my children or husband happen to walk around in the background. But you won't see much, excuse me, you won't see much of me today. I'm going to be in the office, which is dark and dingy, so I'm not taking you in there because I'm going to be editing this video. If I happen to get up to anything, sticker printing or designing something new, I will show you. If not, it'll be tomorrow. But to be honest, I'm waiting for my new squeegee tool to turn up so I can laminate some stickers before I print anything else. If not, I will see you tomorrow for opening. Eek. Hello guys, it is Saturday, opening day. I don't have anything to do this morning, in all honesty, other than clear up the surface that I'm going to be putting my laptop on for opening. I've got everything loaded up to Etsy. I'm ready to go. The only thing I do have to do actually is I've got to set up my Instagram. So it is already set, sorry, itchfoot. It is already set up. I do just have to finish a few bits and pieces up on my profile. But other than that, we're ready to go. It is opening day, about an hour. I decided I'm going to set the shop ready to go at about 12 o'clock. Am I expecting any orders today? No. As I said to you earlier in the week, I've done no prep for this. I've done no lead up to it. I don't even think my own family, other than my sister, know that I'm opening today. So unless some random person happens to find me, I'm not expecting any orders today. It's not about that. It's about the 3 months of work and preparation and everything that I put into the lead up to this. That's where we're up to, and today is opening day. So I'm going to get on, I'm going to do the few bits for Instagram that I need to do, and then we are on to opening. So we will catch up with you when we click the button. Can't wait. Okay, it is official. I'm opening the shop. Sorry, you can't see me on Instagram. It is official. I am opening the shop. We're all ready. Are we ready? I'm ready. Oh my goodness. I know, I'm like 5 years old. Okay, here we go. We're going to do this, and then I'm actually going to click the button. Ready? Ready? And we are officially open! Okay, I've hit save. Now we're officially open! All Out of Spoons is officially open, guys. Even Fidget's excited. She likes the confetti. We are officially open for business. It is the 2nd of August and we are open. Thank you to my baby behind with the confetti. You are having a field day with it.
Yay!
Yay! Right, now the excitement of shop opening is over. It has been a couple of hours, as expected. No sales. I'm not saddened. It was expected. Nobody's even looked at the shop yet. I posted an Instagram reel and a Instagram post up, so I'm on the ball with that. You'll be proud of me, sis. She knows that I'm useless with Instagram, but I posted those. Long may it continue. So I posted a couple of bits up on Instagram, and finally my squeegee tool has arrived. You know, somebody over the age of 18 had to be in to take delivery of this. So Samantha answered the door. She's 15. I do know the age of my own child, I promise. She's 15 and she wasn't allowed to take delivery because of the plastic velvet lined squeegee. 18 for delivery of this. And there was a big sticker on the packaging going, nobody under the age of 18, dangerous item inside. Really? Anyway, it now means that I've got about 5 different sticker designs that I've been holding off printing because I want to put laminate on them, and I've been having a whole bunch of problems with bubbles. Bubbles, always the bubbles. So I've got this now so I can squeegee out the bubbles as I go, hopefully. So I've been waiting on this tiny little bit of plastic that hopefully is going to solve all my problems. Wouldn't that be wonderful? So I may print some stickers this afternoon and try and get a start on those. So yeah, there's that. We have opened the shop, as I've said. We've opened it with 15 products. I was advised the best thing to do is to open it with a bulk of products and then each day add a few more. So I've got 42 products that I've designed and created up to now. I started it with 15 and then each day I'm going to add another 3. Apparently Etsy rewards kind of continuity. If you're continually adding to the shop, if you're continually updating bits and pieces, Etsy really like that. I don't know, but who am I to argue? I've never had an Etsy shop, so that's what we're going to go with. So I've added 15 to start with. I'm going to add 3 each day until I run out. In theory, at the moment, I've got enough for another 9 days. But I do have a couple more projects that are sitting, waiting to be printed and laminated. So I may have a couple more days after that. I think by the time I'm done, I could have another up to 12 days. So we will see. I'm going to end the vlog today because I need to get it edited and ready to post on YouTube for Monday. So I will probably show you doing a couple of bits and pieces before I end the vlog, so it won't end here. Although it will probably already be a mammoth first vlog. Hope you like long ones. I will probably show you printing off a couple more stickers first. So let me stop gibbering at you. Let me start getting a few bits and pieces done so you can see a few bits. And we will move on from here. Okay, let's print. Let's print. Okay, it was my sticker paper. This isn't bleeding. This is awesome. It was the matte sticker paper. It was the matte sticker paper, hubby.
It wasn't working.
Yeah, you know, it was bleeding all over the place and looking awful.
It was just that paper.
It was that paper that was awful. This is that new one that everybody used. Oh, I've cut butterflies off.
Yeah.
I need to realign it. This is so much better. Okay, I found sticker paper I can use. Sorry, I'm being told I'm not showing you guys. Sorry, I'm being selfish. Yeah, no, much better, other than the fact that I didn't align it properly in Canva and I've cut off butterflies.
Apart from that.
So, you know, there's a whole bunch to go in seconds. I think these might need to be bigger anyway. These are a 3-inch sticker. I might need to make them a 4-inch sticker. I don't think they're big enough, but other than the fact I've cut off butterflies and I don't think they're big enough, the sticker paper is perfect.
Excellent.
Yeah, no, that's... So for... I would love to give all you studio vloggers credit out there, but my brain is all soggy and I'd say like a sponge, but it's not absorbent like that. And I cannot remember whose vlogs I've seen it on. So for any of you studio vloggers out there who use this paper, I love you all. Thank you for not recommending it, but showing it because it's perfect. Absolutely brilliant. So, yeah, no, absolutely perfect. Right, I'm going to redesign a couple of these, run some off and then see if my squeegee tool works on it. Right, I'm back in a bit when I've redesigned these. That's a better size.
Mama,
Aye.
would you be able to remind Riley as to put the dishwasher on yet?
Riley, you haven't put the dishwasher on yet?
I'll go do that.
Thank you. Told you I parent all the time. Mama first, small business second. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. There we go. Boop. Thank you. Let's have a look. Right. 1, I did not cut off the butterflies. Sorry, not sharing again. 1, I did not cut off the butterflies in these ones. See? Secondly, much better size. Hey, Fidget. Fidget is the dog, by the way. I will, at some point, show you. Hey, baby girl. The puppy. The puppy is nearly 9 years old, by the way, so she's not really a puppy. Much better size difference. 2-inch, 3-inch. No, 3-inch, 4-inch. 4-inch definitely better. 3-inch, 4-inch, 2-inch. I can't remember what size I did my stickers. I will put it up on screen. Apparently my brain has just decided to become foggy again. Yeah, the bigger size is definitely better. You can see them a lot clearer. This sticker paper is perfect. Right, I'm going to squeegee over some laminate and make these bad boys all sparkly. Let's see how the new tool works.
I'm pretty sure it is a toy for you.
It is a new toy, you're absolutely right. I have watched many a studio person do this. I've not done this myself. So this is going to be laughable. You know, I told you to be here for the failures and successes. I can almost guarantee you this is going to be one of those failures. Now, I know in theory, already a failure because I just tore off the corner. But it's one of those where part of the paper sticks to the thing. Right, so I know in theory that you pull a little bit of this back. Up to now, I will be honest, I've whacked the whole thing off and just done it that way. So, from what I've seen, you pull a little of this back. You can judge as well if you want, talking to my teenager.
Cool, what we're judging.
Oh, we're trying to apply laminate to a sticker sheet with a squeegee thing for the first time. And you do that, and then you take your squeegee thing, and then you like do that, and then you pause for a second because you're about to cut out because I have no battery. Back in 2 seconds. Take 2. Right. You're now plugged in again. Let us restart the humiliation thing. So we then like peel and how on earth do you people do this with only 2 hands? There's got to be an easier way. Because I get the peeling, but how do you smooth and peel all at the same time?
Do you need a third hand?
Well, no, because you've got to be able to do this with just 2 hands. Oh, I'm making an absolute pig's ear of this. Wow, this is a complete disaster zone. I told you, yep, right. Squeegee! Yeah, that was pointless. That's like one, I've got a hair in. Have I got a hair in there? Or is that just, no, that's just a crease. Yeah, that's a complete disaster. I mean, it's pretty as anything, but stop mocking me. There is a teenager in the background mocking me relentlessly. And by that, I mean giggling through a toast. So, you know,
Yep.
She might choke in a minute. Yeah. I mean, that worked worse than me just usually. What I do is I just peel that whole thing off, lay the pretty thing down, and then just like squish it. And I end up with 1 or 2 bubbles, but they dissipate. That didn't work. Right. Excuse me while I do what I usually do in these situations. Tech support! And please wear a t-shirt because I'm recording. I'm going to have to print off another sheet anyway. Right. This did not work in the slightest. I completely disastered it.
Right.
Right, I'm now being mocked by the husband as well as the teenager. Right. So I did the little foldy thing.
Yeah.
And I'm just showing you vaguely. And then I put it on.
Yeah.
And then I tried to do the thing. And then it went to that.
Okay.
Do you know how to do this?
Sort of.
Right, I'm going to print off another one. We're going to take 2 of the husband that may actually have a clue because, yeah, I'm in, let's go with novice. Yeah, that's the word. Back to take 3. Hold on, that thought. Right, take 457. I asked for tech support. Tech support, I love my hubby. He's one of these people that whether he's done something before or not, can instantly do something. So I both love and hate him. So he came along and instantly did it. I gave it a second go. I had bubbles and it ate the paper again. So I threw another hissy fit, only a mild one. Yelled tech support again. Didn't get him to do it with me this time, just got him to stand next to me, and that usually helps. And I have pretty perfect little sheet. So this time he's out the room. And we're going to give it one last go before I put this to one side until tomorrow. Excuse the noise in the background. Youngest is doing the dishwasher. It's one of the few chores I get my children to do, is they have to do the dishwasher, and it's time to do that. So this is going to be the last attempt before I say end of day. It's evening time. It's approaching 8 o'clock in the evening on Saturday. No sales, needless to say, otherwise you'd have seen me painfully but excitedly jumping around the studio.
40 minutes past 8.
I doubt it's 40 minutes past 8 though. 7 minutes past 8.
40 minutes past 7.
40 minutes past 7, so it's 20 to 8.
Yes.
Thank you, sweetheart. I've just been corrected on time. You guys will learn something. If any of you have come over from Living It True, which is our personal like holiday travel page, you will know my children cannot not correct me. They have to correct me over everything I say and do. So it is not 8 o'clock, it is 20 to 8. So this is going to be the last attempt. If I don't get it tonight, we're going to draw the line. We're going to say night-night for the vlog, and we'll see you next week, which evidently will probably start tomorrow. Right, let's give this one last attempt without tech support standing over me. So we line it up. We then apparently just let this fall into place all delicately without really lining it up, but that's not how I roll. So let's just let that just, no, see, I think I've already stuffed it. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe I've not stuffed it. Okay, we have it stuck down. Now I'm going to flip it because I'm right-handed. Right, so this comes up apparently, and I stick my fingers under here. And then we smush this down. Can you see? Yeah, you can see. Okay. And then we smoothie this down. Smoothie, smoothie, smoothie. No. Right. This is the bit where you guys don't get to see. And neither do I, apparently. So we peel this back. And we smooth as we go. Hey, little man. Okay, do you want to start with your meds?
Yeah.
Thank you. Dad is quarantining zombies in the office. Not actually quarantining zombies, it's a computer game. And see, it's not worked again. I quit. It's mostly worked on this one.
Okay.
It has mostly worked, and I've just got the one crease down it.
Okay.
But I don't know what I'm doing to cause the creases, so I don't know how to fix it. I honestly do not know. I get a lot less hassle doing it my usual way. I get a lot less hassle doing it my usual way than I do doing it this way. So
As you're going along, you're trying to smooth in one direction towards it so that the opening is down. You keep coming in here and going across
right.
rather than down. So I think you're getting a little twist or a little crease because you've gone across and
Right.
it's flexing. Or maybe the paper isn't down 100% straight, as in there's a flex in it. That could cause a dimple, which could be a bad thing. But in theory, as you go along, you just press in towards
Well,
that crease.
That action you're doing,
Yeah.
I do.
Yep.
So I
So is
don't
this right
get
at
it.
the beginning?
It's here, yeah, right at the beginning. So it's here, and it's right at the beginning. And that action that you're doing is the action I do. So I don't get how I'm getting this one.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, when you stood over me, it was perfect. You
Yeah.
walked away and I've got a crease.
Do I need to keep the cardboard cut out?
No, what I need is for this not to crease every time. Oh yeah, we're recording.
Oh, we're still recording.
Yeah, we're recorded. Yep.
Yeah, practice annoyingly.
Yeah.
on figuring out the right one.
I'm not doing it tonight because it's frustrating me now.
Yeah, I mean it's luckily the crease is only in
No, it's
two
over
errors.
two.
2 errors.
I know, but on a
But it's
sheet of
annoying.
8 stickers, I can't lose 2
Oh, no,
in
it's-
every 8.
It's annoying overall.
Yeah, I can't lose 2 in every 8. It's too many. It's not going to work for me. The count's too high. So, as I said, I'm calling
Yeah, you're
it
trying
there.
to get it so that the sticker stays up until you choose to press it down.
I know what I'm trying to do. It doesn't mean it's
So I can
working.
only
though.
assume it's touching somewhere earlier than it's meant to.
Yeah, I don't know. It's frustrating. I will pick it up again tomorrow because my pain levels are too high and that's making my cross levels
It
too high.
might have been a fluke on my behalf. It might be.
As I said to the camera, annoyingly, whether you've done sync before or not, you always get it right the first time. You're someone who picks something up. Okay, I love you. Go away so I can say goodnight to the camera.
Love you too.
Thank you. Good evening, wonderful people. That brings studio vlog number 1 to a close. We are on Saturday evening. Shop is open. Nobody has visited, and that is okay. I am still really positive. I'm still really happy. We have had a 3-month lead up. I'm ecstatic. We've reached this point. I was ready for shop opening, and it is open and it is live. And I'm just so happy that we're here and we are ready. When I say we, generally it is me, but obviously there's the rest of my brood that you will see walking to and from as well. So that is it. I'm done with stickers for the evening. I cannot keep taking the creases. I will figure out the lamination and the new squeegee toy that I've been waiting for a couple of weeks to turn up. I say a couple of weeks, it's not been a couple of weeks, it's been about 7 days. I'm sorry, I just kicked the camera while itching my foot. It's only been a couple of days, I think it's been about a week. But I'm impatient when I'm waiting for stuff to turn up, and you know, I've been designing stickers and I want to print them out. So yeah, I'm just staring longingly at the stickers that haven't worked. I will figure it out, but that will be next week's vlog now. So I am closing this week's vlog down. I really appreciate all of you who have stuck around for this week. It's been really nice having support. So thank you for joining me, assuming any of you have joined me and it's not just me talking to an empty camera and YouTube. So if any of you have joined along, thank you very much. I appreciate the support. I will see you in next week's vlog where we will be probably making new stickers. I'm not sure what is planned for next week yet. I'm not sure what we're going to be designing. I'm not sure what we're going to be up to. It would be lovely if we were packing some orders. I doubt it. Probably making some Instagram content, I would expect. I really need to get on board with that. I am terrible for making Instagram content for real life and for our Living It True thing. Absolutely awful for making Instagram content, so I've really got to get on board with that for this. I know that advertising and Instagram is a big part of it, so I will probably be doing Instagram content and figuring that side of it out. I will probably be figuring out the lamination and this thing, because I cannot have hubby being able to do it and not me. We cannot have hubby winning. And maybe some more designing and stuff, as well as putting up a couple of Etsy listings a day and continuing to build the store. So I will see you in next week's vlog. I appreciate the following along on this week's. So if you guys would consider a subscribe and maybe dropping me a comment below to let me know that you have followed along on this week, I would really appreciate it. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye, guys.